All right, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to Equipped. Coach Chris here. You know me, I like to do a very simple mobility drill, and then we'll use the equipment for the actual warm-up. So we're going to start off with our handcuff drill. I know y'all know this one well. We're going to take that left hand and grab onto that right wrist. All right, grounding those feet, squeezing those shoulder blades back, taking the hands off the body. If that's where you need to stop, then you can stop there. All right, we'll take a big exhale, start sliding those hands up the back for me if you can, and then relax. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Shoulder blades back, hands off the body, sliding up, exhale. Again, if that slide up is too much, don't do it. Relax, 1 more, shoulder blades back, hands off the body. If that's enough, stay there. If you can, start sliding up, and relax, shake it out. Switching sides, right hand grabs onto that left wrist. All right, shoulder blades back. You know the drill by now. Hands off the body, sliding on up. Relax, 2 more. Shoulder blades back, hands off the body, sliding up. Should feel the front of those shoulders, feel that chest being challenged. Relax, no pain, just being challenged. Shoulder blades back, hands off the body, slide up. And shake it out. All right, make sure you have some room behind you. We're going to go into our hinge, our double lunge, our hinge, our squat, and then our double lunge. So athletic stance, nice strong hinge, nice strong squat, and then that strong double lunge, taking your time. Strong hinge, squat, double lunge, strong to the belly, strong to the feet. 3 more reps, hinge, squat, double lunge. Work at this again, it's your pace on a little bit of time there at the end, making sure you're able to catch up if you need to work a little bit slower. Last one if you're with me, hinge, squat, and that strong double lunge. All right, let's go ahead and start wrapping those up. All right, as mentioned, we're going to use our equipment for the warm-up. Please don't just watch, actually join in. I know my internet's being nice to you tonight. I can see it's giving me a couple signals. So hoping I'm not too glitchy today. We'll find out. All right, so if you're here early, I talked about the first superset. We're gonna be working a push press and a squat combination. So whether you have a heavy dumbbell or a heavy kettlebell or backpack, whatever you're working with, I want you to go and rack it into that left side. So push press. You're not gonna squat. It's more of a dip in the knees, and you're gonna drive through the feet. So the weight stays over your center mass, get to the center of your feet, all right? So let's go ahead and work a little dip, and then as you stand up, press that weight, slow on the way down. That's going to be the emphasis today. Load it back up, dip, drive, slow on the way down, dip, drive. Excellent, all right? Let's go ahead and take it on over to that right side. However you'd like to get it there. If you're working kettlebells, of course you can work that swing clean. All right, strong to the belly, strong to the feet. Work that dip, that load, punch, slow on the way down, dip, punch, slow on the way down, dip, punch. Excellent, rack it. All right, let's go ahead and find our goblet position. So we're going to bring that weight in front of the body. All right, for our first squat setup, I want you to go a little bit wider than you typically would with your normal squat stance. So start to flirt with that sumo. All right, so chest stays proud, belly is tight. We're pulling down nice and controlled. Stand tall, 2 more. Down and controlled, and up. Down and controlled, and up. And now I want you to find your normal squat stance again. And now let's go a little bit more narrow. All right? You don't have to have those feet touching, but we're going a little more narrow than we typically would. Just give me 3 reps. That narrow squat, and up. Chest stays proud, and up. Last one, and up. You may find you're not able to go as deep with the narrow squat. That's fine. Your depth is how you can, wherever you're creating tension. If you lose tension, you've gone too deep. All right, let's go and get that weight back into the ground. I'll switch over to a dumbbell to keep it there on this next demo. We're going to work a single arm catch. All right, this is a nice build up to a clean. Really helps us perfect our clean movement. So I want you to find your athletic stance over top of your weight, whether it's kettlebell or dumbbell. We're going to work left hand first. So I want you to hinge the hips first. Feel the load in your hamstrings. All right, and now I want you you're on that elevator, pull straight down until you have hold of that weight. Chest is proud. And now we're going to grab on that weight, and as we stand, our opposite hand's going to catch it up top. So we're pulling it towards our chest. We're catching right up top. Let's go 2 more. To the ground, stand and catch. To the ground, stand and catch. All right, all the way to the ground, switching hands, going right side, stand and catch. Down, stand and catch. Down, stand and catch. When I work through that one later, I'll be using a kettlebell, so any of my participants working with kettlebells, you get a little better demo with that kettlebell, but you're catching that weight there at the bottom, or at the top, sorry. All right, our superset with that is going to be our tactical lunge. So, again, I'll stay with the dumbbell, I'll keep it fair today, mix it up a little bit. I'm going to take that dumbbell into my right hand, right foot's going to step back, I'm going to pass towards the inside of my left leg, and then take it tall. The left foot steps back, passing towards the inside of my right leg, tall, let's go 2 more, step back, pass, pass. Okay? If you go outside to in, absolutely fine. I mix it up nowadays, try to have some fun with it, kind of when I'm working that day. Don't overthink it, just make sure you stay stable in that position. Our last superset today, let's make sure we have a moderate weight. Early on, I talked about having our heavy weights, which are the demos we just went through. The last movements today, you're going to want something lighter. We're going to set up that weight out in front of the body. We're going to find our push-up or plank position. We did this one a few weeks ago. Knees or toes are absolutely fine. So make sure you're joining me, push-up position, pulling down, pressing up, strong to the belly as that left hand taps that weight, and then back down, right hand, down, left, down, right, relax. Our next movement, our last movement is going to be our pull through. All right, I prefer dumbbells for this one. So I'm going to be my plank position. My dumbbell's off to the left side of my body. My right hand's going to reach through, grab a hold, bring it across, and I'm switching sides. Stay nice and strong through that midsection as I work side to side. So we're going to do a lot of shoulder work in our last 2 movements today. All right, so for time's sake, we need to get rolling. We're going to get right into our first superset here in about 15 seconds. We already started off with that push press, really working that eccentric load, so that's slow on the way down. So make sure you have appropriate weight. Going to move up a little bit. Go ahead and rack that left side. All right, strong through the belly. Dip and punch. Control on the way down. That's the emphasis today. Dip, punch. Dip, punch. Slow on the way down. Your pace. That slow load on the way down is going to be sneaky taxing. I know it might cost you a few reps for this time to work, okay? But that's fine. Last 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, we're going to move into our goblet hold position. We're going to get to right side eventually, I promise. So we have that weight out in front of the body. Once you pull those elbows down, go ahead and exaggerate that stance, sneak it onto our sumo stance. You don't need to go crazy with a plie, okay? Just a little wider than you typically would. Chest stays up. Pull those hips towards those heels. That's work. Your pace. Now give me a quick little check. Are those elbows staying down? Are they flaring out? So whether you're working that dumbbell or whether you're working that kettlebell, I want those elbows down. Knees are driving out. Knees are following the toes. Nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You got time to rest with that weight if you like to. You can take it to the ground, or you go and rack that right side. Push press coming back up with that eccentric, that slow load on the way down. All right, athletic position, strong to that midsection. 3, 2, dip, punch, slow down. Dip, punch, your pace. I know y'all know this by now. We're just going to touch on it. Remember, bicep to ear. Work that full press. Knees are dipping forward on that push press. We're still keeping those heels loaded. Strong. through the belly, tall through the head. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, you got time if you want to set it down for a moment. But if you're ready, we're going to start setting up to that goblet position again. But now we're going to tighten up that squat stance. So if your typical squat stance looks like this, bring those feet in just a hair, and we're still bringing those hips towards those heels. Let's work. A little bit tighter squat stance than what we're used to. Still pressing through those heels, bringing those hips towards the heels. That nice elbow check with those elbows still pulling down. Or your arms trying to fly away. Are you living out here? If you're living out here, pull it down. Activate that midsection. Let's stay honest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Give my shoulders a quick reset. Going back to left side. Push press coming back up. All right, make sure we have that athletic position. If you don't know what that is, jump and land. That's your athletic stance. All right. Wrap it up. Left side and dip, press. Last set on that left side. So as mentioned really early in this class, if you don't have a heavier weight and all you have are lighter weights, you can double this up. You can work both sides. You go bilateral. It's just going to feel a little bit more taxing. It's going to feel like you're doing a lot of reps, because you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right. Sumo squat coming back up. So if you're working with a kettlebell and you're itching to make it heavier, take it bottoms up. All right? From the bottom of that kettlebell to the sky, find your squat stance. Let's work those feet out a little bit. Drive those knees out, and let's work. You don't need to take those feet so wide in this position that it feels completely unnatural. All I'm asking you to do is widen up that stance a little bit, changing it up, changing up the emphasis. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. If you got time, if you want to take that weight down, we'll be racking that right side here in just a moment. All right. Athletic stance. Strong through those feet. Tight through that midsection. Load it up. Punch. Control down. Really working to get that weight from point A to point B as quick as possible, and then slow from point B to point A. About 8 seconds. We got time to squeeze in one more rep. Last 3, 2, 1. And relax. We got our tight stance, our narrow stance squat, and then we're done with our first superset for the day. Again, a bottom up position is an option if your kettlebell's feeling a little too light. Or if you have lighter dumbbells, you can double it up and work a front squat if you'd like to. All right, let's get it up. Squat stance. Bring it in just a hair for me. Let's work. Strong through that midsection, proud through that chest. Again, working that quick elbow check. Those elbows pulling down. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish it up. Relax. All right, so we have our single arm catch coming up. So earlier I demoed this with a dumbbell. Came off the ground, caught the dumbbell close to my body at my rib cage with my opposite hand. Looks the same with the kettlebell. All right, athletic stance. Chest stays proud. Stand up, catch. Catch it close to the body. Nice and close to my rib cage. All the way back down. Punch, catch. Exploding through those feet. Catching with that opposite hand. Pulling that weight towards our body as strong as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So how does this progress into a clean? The clean is the same way. We just finished with punching our hand through. A lot of people with the clean, they tend to flip. We've gone over this before in past classes. Trying to touch on this a little bit today with relearning our catch. Athletic position, pulling down, strong on that weight, punch, catch, and down. So before you get that weight off the ground, let's make sure we have tension through that shoulder, okay? So we're not feeling like we're ripping the socket, or ripping your arm out of socket as you stand. You're compacted back in that shoulder. You're ready to own that weight as you stand. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Tactical lunge coming up. So this is our pass through again. Today I'm coaching going towards the inner thigh in the pass. If you go out to in, not the end of the world. Just make sure you feel confident, you feel stable in your movement. I'm going to start right hand. Belly strong, right foot steps straight back. Control as I go down, passing under. Left foot steps back, passing under. And then once you're ready, you find your appropriate tempo. Whew. Missed the transfer, getting sloppy. All that I ask is that you make sure you're not passing the kettlebell once you're already standing up. If you're doing that, you're doing this little number, you're just doing figure 8s around the body. Make sure you're passing through the leg, whether it's out to in or in to out. 3, 2, 1, relax. One round down of our single arm catch and our tactical lunge. One more to go, and then we're making our way down to the ground for the rest of class. Athletic position. Strong through the belly, pulling those hips down. You have tension on that weight. Stand and catch. Back down. Now let's work that exhale. Work that breath as you stand. As you punch those hips forward, you get that air out. Ten seconds. On your last one, I want you to hold it up top. 3, 2, 1. Hold. If you have a kettlebell, sorry to my dumbbell people, if you have a kettlebell, feed that kettlebell around your hand, bring that thumb to your chest. Ooh, you just got to do it clean. You just racked it. Back down. That is how our pull goes right into a clean. Our catch goes right into a clean. We're tall, switching sides. Let's work. Appropriate pace. Keep in tension. Driving those feet through the floor, getting strong on that weight. 8 seconds in your last rep. You know what we're gonna do. 5, 4, 3, 2, catch it. Feed it around the right hand. Bring that thumb to your collarbone. Back to rack. Take it to the ground. We're back into our tactical lunge. Last set of our tactical lunge. And then we move down to our last 4 movements. We'll be finishing strong. If you're with me, right hand. Right foot steps straight back. Passing under and through. Exploding on the way up. Working that strong punch. Breathe. Keeping a tempo to where you can stay confident with your movement. You're not chasing the weight. You're not falling over to the side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. All right. So, moving down to our push-ups with our overhead tap. Earlier I demoed on toes. I'm going to do my first couple of sets on the knees. And I'm going to go ahead and have my lighter dumbbell off to the side. I'm going to kick this down just a hair. Ooh, there we go. All right, you're in push-up position. Weights out in front of the body. Strong foundation, feet are wide. I'm going to start off on the knees. Let's pull that body down. Tapping that weight. Back down. Even on the knees, you're still going to feel that body having to fight to stay with that strong pillar. Okay? If you're on the toes, same thing. Hips stay pointed forward. We're nice and strong. Not rushing out of that 3-point position. We're sneaking in some pillar work, some core work. 4, 3, 2, relax. Drop those knees. Move those wrists a little bit for me. All right, so I've got my lighter dumbbell off to the side. It's on my left side. My setup's going to be the same. I'm going to give myself a nice wide base and then inch my feet in appropriately. Make sure I'm keeping a strong, straight line all the way through that movement. All right, plank position, push-up position. My right hand's going to reach under and through, grabbing onto that weight. Bring it across. Taking my time. Working side to side. Again, you can drop to the knees on this, or you can use an imaginary weight. If this is a little too challenging. Nice and strong, 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, we're down to our last 2 minutes of work, our last 2 movements. Give that push up with that tap, and then our pull through. All right, again, this is a lot of midsection work. I know you're feeling your shoulders, they get fatigued pretty quick. Try to concentrate on that midsection. Push up position, knees or toes, doesn't matter, that's what you're working. Let's go. You're not rushing. And if you're on the knees, the hips are coming with you. You're still a straight line from the top of your head through your knees. Nothing changes. So we're at the bottom of those feet. Get a little break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake those wrists out. Move those wrists around. Move those hands around. Last movement here. We're working that pull through. Last 40 seconds of work. And then we're done. Last call out. Don't let your hands be passive. Grip those fingertips into the floor. Protect those wrists. Set it up. Let's work. Pulling that weight under and through. There's no competition on max reps. I don't want max reps. I want good reps. I want beautiful reps. About 10 seconds of work. 4, 3, 2, and drop those knees. Kick those knees on out, sit on back. Child's pose. Breathe. So bring those hips back forward. We'll go ahead and just do a quick little anterior opener. Make sure your weights are out of your way. Hands are in push-up position. We're just going to bring those hips forward. We're going to start dropping those hips to the floor. We're going to start trying to lift that chest. And breathe. Do me a favor. Left hand goes lefty-loosey. Right hand goes righty-tighty as you pack those shoulders in. Protect that neck. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go get a screwdriver and play with some screws. We'll figure it out. All right. You make your way on up. That is it from me tonight. Thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with me. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay classy out there. And hopefully we'll see you next Monday at 5 p.m.